Okay, what I got here is a 2009 Yamaha WR450, and give you a once around on it. It's a really nice bike. I bought it used nearly 3 years ago, completely stock at the time, and you can probably tell it doesn't look much like a WR right now. Okay, I know a lot of you are probably thinking it's WR, good cross-country bike, good trail bike, and that's probably true. But I wanted to take it a step farther and see if maybe I could actually make a motocross bike out of it. So, probably the biggest shortcoming on the WRs, and especially the older ones. The newer ones they got better, but the older ones, the front forks suck. It's probably a throwback to the 1980s. The forks on here now are off a 2009 YZ450F. These are the really good quality forks. They work really well. They're 48 millimeter. And they bolt right up to the triple clamps on the WR. That was probably one of the biggest improvements. The second thing I did, and I found this on eBay, I got a used shock. Well, I found this one was already modified. This came off a 2005 YZ450F. It's already got the mods to it. It had low hours. I think I paid $80 for it. It probably cost me up to $300 to have the stock shock modified, so I saved quite a bit in that respect. And the next thing, they're kind of heavy bikes, a lot of you know that. So I put a Shari battery in here. It probably saved about 5 pounds over stock. If there's a drawback, you probably only got about 10 seconds, 15 seconds of cranking. Usually that's enough to start it. If not, I still have a backup kickstart. So it's really not a big issue, sometimes when it's cold, yeah, it doesn't want to start right up. Exhaust, I actually got off a 2007 YZ250F. Fit right on there. It seems to work really well on this bike. It was inexpensive. I'll give it a try. I put a JD jet kit in the carburetor, and that really seemed to let the beast breathe better. These have got a lot of inertia in the flywheel anyway. Kind of old, it's more of an old school type thumper, but on a motocross track it's really not bad. The modifications, I've probably saved up to 15 pounds over the stock weight of a WR. Just about everything I've added to it was lighter and performed better, so that made it work pretty well. I really like having the electric start. I'm up there in years a little bit, and that just kind of makes it worth it. I've had a couple people ride this bike that normally just ride the race bikes, say the YZs, on the track, and they were amazed. They said initially it felt heavy, but it's like a lot of things. Once you get the weight in motion, it's really not that bad. I still got the stock odometer on here, and it's kind of nice to have, if I'm going to go and ride in the desert or whatever. It's cold.